Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the investment property and investing webinar. My name is Matthew Dawe. I'm a mortgage broker and financial advisor, and myself and our team here, we're accredited with 70 lenders in New Zealand. And in an increasingly confusing mortgage and property environment, we help clients get pre-approved, negotiate interest rates, and provide help and advice along the way. So well done on attending this webinar. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, you'll get some real value out of this. I'm going to teach you my investing blueprint today. The system is all about taking you from the start all the way to having enough money to do whatever you want and whatever you need. I'm going to teach you about the secrets of success, misunderstandings about property investment and investment in general, and if it's a good time to buy or not, and how to build a property portfolio, the way to actually go about that. So we got four segments today. Each one's about sort of 6-7 minutes long, followed by a 3-minute sort of Q&A. So you can ask questions whenever you like. You can post anonymously in the chat box. So if I don't get to your questions, I encourage you to book a 15-minute chat so we can talk a little bit more one-to-one. I've put the link to the chat, a booking engine there for you. And if you stay to the end, you'll get a special offer, so stick around. So just a little bit about me. So, how I got into this and why am I doing this? So I've been a financial advisor for 15 years, but I'm passionate about property and what it does for people. I've personally been investing for over 18 years. And, what does property do? Well, property is a sense of pride and it's security and it's yours. It could mean financial progress. It can create wealth, which gives you freedom to do what you want to do, which could be spending time with family. It also gives you options or a backstop, and it's your safe place. So maybe it's your goal to be mortgage free or build a portfolio. So I ran a mortgage and financial advice team at another company for a few years, and then I started Matthew Dawe Mortgages about 5 years ago. So we're a team of 5 people. So I've got 4 guys and girls behind the scenes that help me run the business. And we're basically after quality long-term clients, a mutually respectful client advisor relationship, to have some fun and to achieve your goals. So I just wanted to touch on quickly what a mortgage broker does and the advantages, because not everybody knows this, right? So basically, mortgage brokers, we present you in the best light to the best lender to increase your chances of getting approved. You don't deal with the retail area of the bank. You get basically access to all the lenders from one place at a wholesale level. We'll also help you negotiate interest rates and provide financial advice in relation to loan structures and provide help and guidance along the way, because it can be confusing. And we also do one-on-one reviews with clients every year where we get to talk about goals. I really enjoy those. It's a lot of fun and helping clients succeed and whatever they'd like to do in their lives. So I will share my screen here quickly. And just to touch on today, so today is not financial advice or investing advice. This is just a general communication, but hopefully you should still get quite a bit of value out of it. Obviously, if you want financial advice, then get back in touch. So I'm going to ask you 3 basic questions here, a couple of left field questions. Okay, and hopefully you've got a pen or paper handy. If you've got a pen or paper handy, that's great. If you don't, you could just use your phone. If you've got a writing or a note on your phone, or you could just fill out a text or whatnot. We're going to do a 60-second exercise. There's no right or wrong answers to these questions, and they're very personal. They're all about you. So you're all listening today because you want more money and what that will give you. The first question I've got for you is, what does money mean to you? And I want you to write that down. Why is that important to you? What would that give you? Okay, second question. Suppose we're having this conversation in 5 years' time and you are looking back on all that's past. What would you like to have happened to make you feel really good with progress? And it could be financial, it could be family, it could be occupation, recreation, or motivation. Okay, and final question is, looking down at your answers that you wrote down, I want you to write down, if you don't achieve that, how will it affect your future? It could be relation to money, what it means to you, but also what you'd like to achieve. So common answers to these questions are that you want financial security and certainty. If something goes wrong, you might want to know that you're secure and that your family is secure, that you want to spend more time with family, more holidays, or special times with loved ones. You might want to provide for children, give them a better future. It might be that you want to work less, breathe, and enjoy life. It could be that if you do nothing, it will take you 25 years to pay off a home loan, paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest, robbing you of time with your family, where you're controlled by your job, okay, where you basically trade time for your soul, essentially. Your enormous effort and thoughts go into that, and obviously you're making shareholders and your boss is rich. It could be any one of those things and more. One question I want to pose to you is, do you know that the pension is $490 a week? So the New Zealand superannuation pension is $490 per week, which is basically slightly above the poverty rate. The pension is basically unsustainable. I think that's been well publicized, that government pensions are unsustainable. They're obviously going to cost governments a lot more in the future. And if you think KiwiSaver is going to bridge the gap, you're dreaming. If you do what everyone else is doing, you're going to get what everyone else gets, which is not much. Statistics show you're going to need a mortgage-free home plus 1.5 million in investable assets on top as a minimum to survive retirement. Okay, easy calculation. If you're mortgage free, you won't be paying rent. And if you've got 1.5 million in investable assets at say 5% return on that, that's 75,000 per annum of income. So you're not paying rent and you'll have 75,000 in income from that equation. Okay, and that's the minimum to survive retirement. That's just for an average retirement. So if you're not going to get that or a lot more, you're going to have to do something. If you do nothing, like I said, you're going to get what everyone else gets, which is a rundown house at retirement and a $400 a week pension. Okay. And I'll just finish on that, poverty in retirement is actually very common, unfortunately. How horrible is that? Working your entire life, not being able to enjoy your retirement is very common. So the good news is we're here to bridge the gap, okay? And we're looking for the first 5 people that want to book in for a 15-minute chat, because my mission in life is to make sure you get a plan in place and you have the advantage that others don't. Because what most people do is do nothing. So today is just information and a plan, but to achieve what you want, you're going to have to take some action. I hope you found that exercise helpful.